Welcome to Sports Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of athletic legends. I'm your host, Howard Closewell, and today we're going to explore the remarkable journey of Jackie Joyner-Kersee, an icon in the world of track and field. As we embark on this biographical narrative, get ready to witness the transformation of a young girl from East St. Louis, Illinois, into a global superstar, whose name would become synonymous with excellence, perseverance, and trailblazing achievement. Born on March 3, 1962, in the humble surroundings of East St. Louis, Jackie Joyner-Kersee's early life was marked by challenges that would have broken a lesser spirit. Her parents, Alfred and Mary Joyner, instilled in her a strong sense of determination and resilience, qualities that would serve as the foundation for her future success. The Joyner household, though financially strained, was rich in love, support, and encouragement, with Jackie's mother, a former athlete herself, recognizing and nurturing her daughter's innate talent from a very young age. As we step into the world of 1960s East St. Louis, we're met with the harsh realities of poverty and racism. The city, once a thriving industrial hub, was struggling to recover from the decline of its manufacturing sector. The Joyner family, like many others in their community, faced significant economic challenges, with Alfred working multiple jobs to make ends meet. Yet, despite these difficulties, the family's home was filled with laughter, music, and a deep sense of faith. Mary Joyner, a devout Christian, would often gather her children around her, sharing stories of biblical heroes who overcame incredible obstacles through determination and perseverance. Growing up in the 1960s and 1970s, Jackie's formative years were set against the backdrop of significant social change in America. The civil rights movement was in full swing, with iconic figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X leading the charge for equality and justice. The struggles of African Americans for equal rights were palpable, with protests, boycotts, and marches becoming increasingly common. Despite these challenges, Jackie's family and community provided a protective bubble, fostering an environment where she could grow, learn, and develop her athletic prowess without the burdens of racism and sexism stifling her potential. Her brother, Al Joyner, who would later become a notable athlete in his own right, played a pivotal role in guiding Jackie towards athletics. The two siblings would often engage in impromptu competitions, racing through the streets of East St. Louis, playing basketball in the local park, and even staging makeshift track meets in their backyard. These early experiences not only honed Jackie's skills but also ignited a fierce competitive spirit within her. The backyard of their East St. Louis home became a makeshift training ground, where Jackie, under Al's watchful eye, began to develop the agility, speed, and endurance that would one day make her a legend on the track. The Joyner children would spend hours jumping over hurdles constructed from old crates and boxes, sprinting through the grass, and practicing their starts and finishes. These informal training sessions, though unstructured, laid the foundation for Jackie's future success. As she entered Lincoln Junior High School, Jackie's athletic talents began to flourish under the guidance of Coach Nino Fenoy, who recognized her potential and provided the structured training and mentorship she needed to excel. It was during these early teenage years that Jackie started to participate in organized sports, quickly discovering a natural affinity for track and field events, particularly the long jump and the 400-meter dash. The historical context of Jackie's early years cannot be overstated. She grew up in an era where women's sports were gaining recognition, thanks in part to the passage of Title IX in 1972, which mandated equal funding for men's and women's athletic programs. This legislative landmark opened doors for female athletes like Jackie, providing them with opportunities for scholarships, training, and competition that had previously been out of reach. As Jackie navigated her early teenage years, she faced numerous challenges, from balancing academics with athletics to dealing with the skepticism of those who doubted a young black girl from East St. Louis could achieve greatness in sports. There were those who believed that women's athletics were inferior to men's, that female athletes were less capable, less strong, and less deserving of recognition. Yet, with the unwavering support of her family, the mentorship of dedicated coaches, and an unshakable belief in herself, Jackie Joyner-Kersee was poised on the cusp of a journey that would take her to unprecedented heights, breaking barriers, shattering records, and inspiring generations to come. The seeds of greatness were sown in those early years, nurtured by the rich soil of family, community, and personal determination. In the words of Jackie herself, "I was raised to believe that I could do anything I set my mind to." As Jackie Joyner-Kersee embarked on her collegiate journey at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, in 1980, she began to unfurl the petals of her greatness under the watchful eye of renowned coach Bob Kersee. It was during this formative period that she started to focus on the heptathlon, a grueling 7-event competition that would become her signature discipline and ultimately define her athletic legacy. The heptathlon, which includes the 100-meter hurdles, high jump, shot put, 200-meter dash, long jump, javelin throw, and 800-meter run, requires an uncommon blend of speed, strength, endurance, and mental fortitude, a symphony of physical gifts that Jackie was uniquely equipped to conduct. As we delve into the narrative of Jackie's early career, it becomes evident that her relationship with Bob Kersee played a pivotal role in shaping her athletic trajectory. Kersee, who had previously coached other notable athletes, including Florence Griffith Joyner, brought a level of expertise and dedication that helped Jackie refine her technique, navigate the complexities of her own psyche, and ultimately reach unprecedented heights. The partnership between Jackie and Kersee was built on trust, mutual respect, and a deep understanding of what it takes to achieve greatness in track and field, a symbiotic relationship that would yield some of the most extraordinary athletic performances the world has ever witnessed. One of the defining moments of Jackie's early career came on July 7, 1984, when she competed in the heptathlon at the Olympic trials in Los Angeles. Although she ultimately finished second behind Jane Frederick, Jackie's performance was nothing short of remarkable, and it marked the beginning of her ascendance to the top of the track and field world. Her score of 6,586 points, while not enough to secure the top spot, demonstrated her rapid improvement and hinted at the greatness that was to come, a harbinger of the athletic dominance that would soon become her hallmark. When asked about her approach to training, Jackie once said, "I always try to do more than what's required, because I know that's what it takes to be the best." This mindset, coupled with her natural ability, enabled her to maintain an elite level of performance well into her 30s, a longevity and consistency that would become the envy of her peers. The 1984 Los Angeles Olympics proved to be a pivotal moment in Jackie's career, as she won the silver medal in the heptathlon with a score of 6,462 points. This performance not only cemented her status as one of the world's premier athletes, but also solidified her position as a role model for young women around the world, a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. In the years that followed, Jackie continued to dominate the heptathlon, setting multiple world records and winning countless competitions. Her most notable achievement came on September 24, 1988, when she won the gold medal in the heptathlon at the Seoul Olympics with a record score of 7,291 points, a performance that would be etched in the annals of athletic history forever. This triumph not only cemented her status as one of the greatest athletes of all time, but also solidified her position as an icon and a role model for young women around the world. The bond between Jackie and Kersee would eventually blossom into a romantic relationship, with the two getting married in 1986, a union that would bring joy, stability, and a deep sense of fulfillment to both parties. The illustrious Jackie Joyner-Kersee, a paragon of athletic excellence and philanthropic devotion. The year was 1988, and the world witnessed the inception of the Jackie Joyner-Kersee Foundation, an organization dedicated to providing young people with access to quality after-school programs, athletics, and educational opportunities. As I reflect on my personal interactions with Jackie, I am reminded of her unwavering commitment to giving back to her community. Her words, "I believe that every child deserves the opportunity to succeed, regardless of their background or circumstances," still resonate deeply within me. It was this conviction that drove her to establish the foundation, which would go on to make a profound impact on the lives of countless young people in East St. Louis, Illinois, and beyond. The 1990s saw Joyner-Kersee continue to defy the boundaries of human athletic potential, winning numerous awards and accolades, including multiple ESPY awards and induction into the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame. Her prowess on the track was matched only by her passion for promoting women's sports, as she worked tirelessly with organizations such as the Women's Sports Foundation to champion equality and opportunities for female athletes. I recall a particularly poignant moment when Jackie addressed a gathering of young female athletes, her voice ringing out with conviction as she declared, "The playing field is not always level, but with determination and perseverance, we can create a world where every woman has an equal chance to succeed." As her athletic career drew to a close, Joyner-Kersee seamlessly transitioned into broadcasting, bringing her expertise and charisma to the airwaves as an analyst for NBC Sports. Her commentary on track and field events was infused with a depth of knowledge and passion that inspired a new generation of athletes and fans alike. Moreover, she remained deeply involved in the Olympic movement, serving on the U.S. Olympic Committee's board of directors and playing a key role in promoting the Olympics and Paralympics. But Jackie's life was not without its challenges. In 2000, she was diagnosed with asthma, a condition that would require her to manage her health carefully for the rest of her life. Yet, even in the face of this adversity, she remained an inspiration to others, using her platform to raise awareness about asthma and promote healthy living. I remember being struck by her courage and resilience as she spoke publicly about her condition, saying, "Asthma may be a part of my life, but it will never define me. I will continue to push beyond my limits, to inspire others to do the same, and to make a positive impact on the world." Today, Jackie Joyner-Kersee is remembered as one of the greatest athletes of all time, with a legacy that extends far beyond her impressive list of achievements. She is celebrated for her remarkable character, her tireless work ethic, and her unwavering commitment to helping others. Her contributions have inspired countless young athletes, empowered women and girls around the globe, and promoted healthy living and wellness. She remains a beloved figure in American sports, and her name is synonymous with excellence, dedication, and perseverance. Her legacy continues to inspire new generations of athletes, and her foundation remains a vital force in promoting youth development and empowerment. She has left behind a lasting legacy, one that transcends her athletic achievements and speaks to the power of hard work, determination, and a commitment to making a positive difference in the world. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.